Coach, as the calendar creeps closer to year end, the Green Bay Knights are getting colder and colder. Not quite ice fishing weather, but it sure isn't Bermuda here at Lambeau Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers.
We got this.
Ready? 10-2 stop.
Check, check. Let's go, D. Shift.
Quickstone travel. Line. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He gets this to Davante Adams. 13 yards on the game's opening play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers.
There we go.
Aaron Jones, his 14th touchdown now. Guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Vikings, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Baby, let's go.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo. Topper.
Out. Check it out.
That ball complete to Isabella. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Andy Isabella. 83 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point from McManus is good, and we are tied at 7.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
and that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. 25.
Get it.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Rush in. Rush
Yo, 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 go, go. All right.
This is Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. He's got first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Yes, yes.
Check.
Let go.
And now here's a carry heading left. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Fellas, let's set a tone. Undercrunch.
Go.
Motion backfield.
Now.
Mixon. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Dang, keep breaking the balls up.
At the 39-yard line.
6-6. Pull it
That's
high.
a gain of 4. Brings up
Under
3rd
10.
and
Under 10.
5.
10.
Bravo.
No. Check
Come.
that. We want Mike 52.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet.
While making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
39-yard line.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
22 Jet Bomber.
Tight dog.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Get ready.
Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready,
The
set.
chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Hey, 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 hey.
Mike, 55.
Yep.
Check, 55, Mike. He's tired of me.
Ready, ready.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year, and the Packers have taken the lead. Now the try here for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Packers 14, Vikings 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Down.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, it's not going to. We still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Let's go, baby.
7 yards there and a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
4 yards on the pickup.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Go now. 18 Gator.
Yo.
Get it.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
There we go. Nice play,
This drive
baby.
is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Now. Go.
Cook. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Come on.
They'll
set.
break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
80 weapons. Snap.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a first down carry by Jones. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready?
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Down. 30 base.
Come on. Watch the edge.
Go.
Man, move it. You got to get that.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
X3. 218. Chopper. Hey, wahoo.
Hit it. Crash down.
They'll drop to throw. And Adams has it. Good play. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
We used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Let's go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 1st down, Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
He's not going to get me.
I'll go.
2nd and 6. Able to get away, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
You better
Go set. 18 Gator.
Brought down back at the 27.
13 spill.
Choose the Mike. Watch Mike.
Get it.
Let's go one more.
They'll look to throw here. It's caught here by Adams. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I will hear about that from him soon.
Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Makes the score. Packers 21. Vikings 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
I got him. I got him.
Go.
That's mine.
Go.
They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown.
Andy Isabella in the final seconds of the 1st half as his guys are back within a single score. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
This will be taken short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Their own 29-yard line.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Switch.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this 1st half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, nice move. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Check.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Charlie.
Watch the curl. 44, Mike.
5.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
That's it,
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
1st down, Vikings.
Okay, ready?
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home here.
Ready?
Let's make
Now
these babies
Cook.
cry all the way back home.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Get in the weight room. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Recon, 132 fighter.
'44 is the mic. 40.
Hey.
Check.
Hit it.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
They try again with Cohen, and they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
This was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Down.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Ready.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
General West.
I got one. Watch switch.
Check 50. Check 50.
Get it.
2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this 2nd half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the 1st half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Look, squeeze.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Hey, Foxtrot. Lightning.
Mike 55.
Right.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
218, chop it.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Hey, Alpha.
Check the backer.
He'll look to throw. This one caught by Isabella. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Here we go, here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Again, it's Jones. Now it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
Protein spill.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Orbit.
Mike 5-5. Mike 6.
Go.
5-5. They can't.
Ready.
They'll set up the throw. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Hey, seam 6.
44. Mike.
Back to throw. And Diggs has it. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Hey, Echo.
Fofo's and Mike.
Get it.
Mike Fofo.
Looking to throw.
Let him know.
It's complete to
Let him know.
Diggs. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem from me.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready to break. Go on, go on.
Let's pick it up. It's out
Look at me. Zipper.
the field.
They run.
Check three,
Cook.
check three.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Shoot.
They'll go again to Jones.
Come on, run to the ball. We got a runner.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Makes the score. Packers 28, Vikings 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I got one.
Recon, 132 fighter. 5.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Go. Move. Ready.
Back to throw here. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Watch the twist.
1st down, Vikings.
Hey, Delta. Hey.
He's coming to you.
Hit it.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter.
Here we
Maybe
go.
can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
That's it.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Vikings on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now back to throw. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. He'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Turnover on downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, high 7.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete to Jones. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
You see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Adams. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Lucky.
Take 4. Go.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Your trip is here.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
This will be caught inside the 10. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Number 89. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Watch the shift.
Watch twist.
24-yard line.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
60 Pittsburgh. 44. Topper.
Watch that.
Kill.
Check 37. Check 37.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Pick your game up. Check three, check three, check three. Fofo's and Mike. Mike's Fofo. Here we go.
Team spill.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Kenny Clark. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the